Hello.
We're live, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and share it real quick. I mean, you guys can chat or do what you wanted to, but we are live. So
We are live. How y'all
quarantine
doing?
in effect.
Volunteer road show quarantine.
Right. when you sent that to me, man, I was like, ooh, that's clean.
I like
I
it.
might need to get this guy in for our graphic artist stuff because man, this
Right?
is that was clean. I mean, he
So,
even had my name all in cursive and stuff. I was like, man, that looked better than my signature right
I love it, man. I was like, hey, I got to put a signature up there. Then hashtag number 40. You know what I'm saying? Legend.
Man, here we go. Let's see.
Is Catfish with us, or is he still
Man,
working?
Catfish is, he's ever since he blew his engine on his truck.
Yeah.
Well, he blew his clutch about 2 weeks before that.
Ugh.
Oh, not good.
And two
Catfish is
weeks later,
quarantined
yes.
forever.
And you're talking about, a semi engine to replace. I think it was what, $37,000 to replace the engine.
Lord have mercy.
So he's out training people right now. He got a guy that he's training for the company that he pulls for,
Yeah.
and he never knows where he's gonna be because of the training. So and every normally he knows his schedule and he can plan ahead of time to be somewhere where he got great internet service
Right.
because the internet he's using is a hotspot, and if the
Right.
hotspot don't have a good signal, it's not gonna work for the show.
Oh no.
It's
Yeah.
be like
I
old
completely
school dial
understand.
up.
Yeah. And you notice that AOL when it dials up, man, it's the same thing as the EMS system.
Hmm.
The
Yes.
emergency. Every time I hear that go off last night, I was like, "Good God Almighty, man! This sounds like it's back in the '90s AOL dial-up."
Oh man, let's see here. Got it. Let's see. Make sure I have
I'm not old
this.
enough to remember dial up.
Yes, you are. I
Man,
remember the dial-up, man. Dial-up.
dude.
Billy, that was back in the heyday, man. You remember that?
Man, I remember it, man. I mean, I couldn't even afford it. I remember we had, that little disc used to come in the mail, and it just say that free couple of
Oh,
days.
yes.
Hey, I
Those
would,
things were plentiful.
I would make sure I have about 10 of those, and just every time it went out, I'll just use somebody else's name.
I think Piggly Wiggly gave those out for free.
Hey,
I
and
remember,
we thought that was the crap back in the day. So
yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. You go into a chat room and talk to people, and you'd be like, "Hey, I'm digging this, man." Mm-mm.
Man, I used to do
Nowadays,
dial
it's
up, and
crazy.
what was the other thing? I don't know if you guys remember this, but you remember when they was the I don't know if it was the clearinghouse where they used to send out the cassette tapes and stuff, and you can fill
Yeah.
out, and they give you these free cassettes and stuff for 1 penny.
Cassettes for 1 penny.
1 penny, yes.
Yes, I remember. You know how many times I never did this? I never did subscribe to that stuff. I got like 100 freaking cassettes, man. I got so many freaking tapes, man, dude. I remember getting Run DMC, Quiet Riot, Metallica, you name it. I just start tick, 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 tick. They send them.
I
Hey,
had NWA. It was red, red,
Yes.
shiny red.
hey, believe it or not, I actually still have some of those cassettes at the house that haven't even
I
been opened, man.
do.
Like, what the heck is
I'm
mama still?
guilty.
Why do we should still have these things?
I'm guilty of it, man. I still got it. I
Hey,
still got CDs, dude, and I got cassettes. But I can't find a car that's built nowadays that's got a cassette player in it.
But
but
no,
you
I
weren't
don't.
anybody unless you were recording from the radio on a blank one.
Oh,
I mean,
cool. Hey,
Oh,
I was an expert at recording from the radio. I mean, I knew the time of the day when the sun was
right,
coming on. Hey, I'll be
top eight
sitting
at
there
eight or
ready with
whatever.
that, have my finger on that on the pause button. Boom, let it go. And then next thing you know, the DJ messes up and say something.
oh man.
Or they cut the song off early. Bang.
Oh man, I remember that. Oh, God. Y'all remember
Y'all old.
MySpace?
Y'all old.
Remember MySpace? Woo,
I
Man,
man.
never did MySpace.
I was when my boys was talking about MySpace. MySpace got a lot of us in trouble, boy.
Oh God,
I
Almighty.
mean, it was bad, man. But I tell you what I remember about MySpace with even my boys. They'll still tell you this here. We had to have the best song that was hot at the moment, and you had to be the
Oh
first one
yeah.
to put it on your page because
Yeah.
if you wasn't the first one and you put it on there after they did, you copyright infringement like it's their song. So get your
What's
butt out of there. This ain't your song.
what song do you have, Billy?
Shoot, man, I was always my favorite song I used to put up. I used to have 8 Ball MJG, just like Candy.
Yep.
Oh,
Every
it's my
time, and then everybody tried to steal my song. I was like, "Come on, man, hey, that's my song."
that's funny.
Oh man.
When I was in high
We,
school, I played basketball, and we would sneak in songs, and it was like the end of the season before we got in trouble. We had "In Too Deep," "Back to the Hotel" was what we warmed up to.
I remember that one. Classic.
oh my God. We just dated ourselves, guys.
Just a
Things
little
we
bit.
did back
But
in those
hey,
days.
if you go back and listen to that song, it's still good right now.
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing
dude.
wrong with "In Too Deep" or "Rex and Effect."
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, believe it or not, like anytime I play music now, like especially like with my oldest son, that's all he listens to is the music that I grew up to now. Like every now and then
Right.
he'll get some of the stuff that they listen to, and it's all because of the beat. Like when you hear the music now, it's I'm like, come on, man, you listen to that? Like, all right,
All
I mean, like, tell me what he said then. He's like, he said, what?
right. Hey, Billy, you never answered my poll. Were you? Somebody told me you either had to be Team Tupac or Team Biggie. Nobody really was loyal to both.
I did that on purpose, Joey. Now you're gonna call me out on it.
I'm calling you out because you didn't answer me, and I even called
Oh
you out.
man. Okay, so here. I'm Can we do a remix with them and both of them? Like,
There you go.
So
Yeah.
you did. So you were pretty loyal to both. Then is that
hey,
your
both
answer?
of it. Hey, those two right there, man. That's just two that's automatic is stuck in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
shuffle, man. It's hard to take those two out of my shuffle. I mean, I keep Tupac and Biggie in the shuffle, man. If you don't have
Yeah.
Man.
Tupac and Biggie in your shuffle, and if you choose one of them, I think we're going to find somebody to take you out. But no, if I was to choose one of the two, though, I would probably go with Biggie. I mean, I like Biggie. Biggie,
Oh yeah.
that's my man. I'm big and
Biggie all
Smalls.
the way.
I like it when they call me Billy Ratliff.
Throw your hands in the air.
Yeah.
Hey, I look at it as Biggie was a lyrical genius
Right.
and Pac was a street poet.
Yeah. Pac had swag. I
Most
mean,
You
he
know what I'm
was.
saying? And that's being really cool and really real with both of them because they both were their own people and they were
Right.
geniuses and they both were. They really were. It's hard to choose, man. It really is.
Man, I can't choose. I'm just gonna say I love both those guys, man. Gosh, she made me try to make me choose, but I had to take Biggie. I like Biggie. Pac Pac had all of he had so many collaborations that
Yeah,
he created what I call collaborations because
yeah,
Right.
every song back in the day you heard Pac was on somebody's song because all
yeah.
they just wanted to hear Pac say something.
Right.
Hmm.
I mean, that transition throughout the world now, everybody got somebody on their CD to try to sell some CDs now, which I don't even think they sell CDs anymore, do they?
I don't think so. I
I don't
see them
know.
at Walmart. I think it's all MP3.
'Cause I'm telling you, I can't tell you the
My
last time. Nah, yeah, so I can't tell you the last time I put. Well, I take that back. I put a CD in and my DVD. This thing I got in my house that came in my house. I got this Bose surround sound thing, and I was
Hmm.
like, huh, do this thing work? And I couldn't figure out how to hook it up to my TV and stuff, and so I was trying to make sure they didn't just leave me some just piece of crap in the house, and so you know what? Let me put this CD in real quick. And I had an old CD. I am man. It was. I see. What was the name of the CD? Hold on, let me see. It had Baby making music on it. I was like, what the
like
heck is this? And I put it
like
in and it
Marvin
worked. I
Gaye,
was
baby
like,
making music, or
oh, we ain't got those. I threw that one away anyway. We can't. We can't do that.
hey, are we live or do I have time to go get a drink?
It was Silk Freak Me Baby. I bet you was one of
Oh,
Ooh, oh man.
Silk.
Oh, you know
Good.
that was on
Good.
there somewhere.
them.
And of course,
Jodeci too.
Yep,
Oh yeah,
Jodeci, and then of course,
Keith Sweat on there whining.
ooh, don't do them like that, guys. See.
Mm,
I'm the R&B king. That's what I typically end up listening to, some type of R&B, and I'm super old school with R&B. Ask
yes,
people who's
sir.
my favorite R&B artist. I tell them Gerald
Who
Levert.
was?
I'm Gerald
Oh
Levert, man.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yes.
No, the big they call him the teddy bear.
Yep.
Now I do
Yes,
love
sir.
some. I do love some Luther though.
Hey, you can't go wrong with Luther either now.
No, you can't go wrong with
Ooh.
Luther. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So guys, hey, we are stuck in the house. We can't go nowhere. We're gonna start enjoying. Jordan, what are you doing on a daily basis right now? What are you doing?
I'm working from home,
Okay.
8 hours, but sometimes I stay up a little too late, so I sleep during my lunch break and get up and work again.
I'm glad you said that. I'm not gonna tell nobody you be slacking on part of those 8 hours.
But hey, I had to wake up this morning. No, I'm not slacking on the 8 hours now. I clock out on my lunch
uh,
break. But this morning I woke up to watch a cool show, Tennessee Roadshow.
Wait,
Uh,
I'm just
I
glad you
woke-
guys found me, man, because I'm loving this. I'm just loving the fact that fans actually watch and people actually watch the show. And I mean,
it's cool.
I love the fans, man. That's what I did when I was in school. I hung out with all the fans. I went out with the fans. I kick it with the fans. I didn't have a favorite anything, man. I just love people.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
If you knew how to have fun, hey, invite me. Let's go. We'll make it happen.
That was me.
Exactly. Exactly,
Memphis,
bro.
what are you doing, man? I mean, I know you're telling me about the distillery was, doing what it's doing right now. What are you doing right now?
Making runs to the liquor store.
I was gonna say drinking. He's
Runs to the
training.
distillery.
He's sharpening his bartender skills.
Hold on, you bartending too? Come on now.
I'm a bartend. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a bartender too, man.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
it's fun. Hey, but seriously though, man, yeah, Tennessee Shine Company, dude, they're awesome. They got the best stuff in the
Yeah.
world. That 135 proof straight off the still, Lord have mercy.
hey,
Remember, it's got to be 6% alcohol.
well, that has been my favorite so far.
It is good. It's smooth.
I'm
It is
telling you,
awesome stuff.
in fact, since I got it for you, I've taken a shot of it every day.
Just
And
one?
oh, come on, man, I mean, I'm trying to do it like Keith Sweat. I'm trying to make it last. 'Cause if I go party style on it, I might not be able to wake up and do my show the next morning.
Right?
Oh man. Because I mean, in fact, I heard you was talking about the margarita mix, man. I mean,
Oh.
is it that nice?
Yes.
See, 'cause
Yes.
I didn't even tell you guys. I went live a lot sooner than I said I was gonna go live.
Oh, God.
I had to get the bloopers in. Man. I had to get
Oh,
get,
God. Ooh.
no, I didn't do you
Hey.
like that, but I did record it though, so I will send it to y'all. Let y'all see.
Oh Lord.
Hey. Oh,
Oh man.
man. Lord forgive us.
Man, let's see here. Hey, I'm gonna go to the chat real quick and see whatever's saying on the chat. I hate y'all can't see the chat.
That's all right. You can
So here, let's
go.
go. I'm gonna go to Facebook real quick and see what we got on here. Of course, my man David Newcomb. He said, "What's going on, Billy Riley? What's going on, Dave? How you doing, man?" And look, and Bobby C is watching right now, y'all. So y'all need to get on here and
Catfish.
tell him Catfish need to be on the show next time.
Catfish, y'all better, brother. You needs to be on here.
Gotta get that
Uh,
hot spot fix.
Flint Williams said California love. So he's talking about he with Tupac with you, Joey.
Uh-oh.
uh, see
Woo.
here. I see David said hit me up. I got you some of this North Georgia mountain fire water. Man, what is that?
Woo.
All right.
I see
I'll take it.
Memphis just made a face where ooh.
Hey,
Woo.
hey, where is he? Because I'm in Georgia now.
That mountain firewater, man. Woo.
Right?
Hold on. What is it then? Hey, I need it.
Mm, man, it's yeah, yeah. It's that.
Oh, listen, I'll make sure. I gotta make
It's
sure I give me
hey,
some of that then.
woo, son.
I might see. I gotta stock my bar up, man. I'm starting from scratch. When I left, we drunk everything I had at the house. It was a going away party. So now it's stocking the bar back up again. So
We're gonna get you a bar stock, brother. I swear.
Oh,
You're gonna, yeah, sir.
let's see. David said, "I'm in. What's the Ella J? Ella?
oh, okay.
Did I pronounce that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or well,
Hey,
I'll let David answer, but yes.
Where was he? Where's he from?
it's
Ella J.
ELLIJAY.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
Is that Ella J? Or just
Yeah.
okay? All right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to just pronounce it and call it like D nice. Eli J.
Joanne, is that close to I mean,
It's like Blue Ridge, McKaysville area.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I was thinking because I used to live in Gwinnett County, Norcross area down there a long time ago.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter Boulevard,
Oh, Lord.
back in the day.
Traffic.
Uh, Bobby C said my boy Sean Johnson, he came in town, and Bobby ended up he got me a jar of what was that? He got me some Shine, and I think he said that was firewood. I'm not sure. And Sean and my boys come in town. That the first thing they look at is the liquor cabinet, and he saw a brand new bottle of Shine that hadn't been opened.
Ooh.
Um, I went to the garage to get some beer and stuff. I came back. He already cracked it open. I'm like, man, do you even know what that is? He said, I don't care. It was clear. I'm going at it. I love that
It's holy
clear.
water, man. It's holy water.
No, that's the way he drank it too, man. He drank it like it was Sprite.
It's that food though.
And then he wondering why he
Hmm.
was half of his body was in the hallway in the bathroom, in the half bathroom, and his head facing the toilet, and his bottom half out in the hallway. Look, and he didn't even think I saw him that night when he did that. And the next morning he's on the couch. The next day he always tell me what he did. He's like, man, if you would have saw me with my big ass in that half bathroom trying to throw up or whatever.
Woo.
He had half of his body in the bathroom.
Woo. That's some tough times. Mm-mm. That's when your
See.
bottom. That's when your bottom part of your body's trying to catch up with the top part of your body. Help me,
Uh,
Jesus.
let's see. Let's go over
I'll
here.
never drink again. I'll never drink again.
Mm-hmm. 2 hours later, I'm drinking again.
I was trying to pull up the chat on YouTube, but it's not pulling up for some reason. Oh well. Oh, hold on. Matter of
Man,
fact, let's see. Let's take that back. We do. I actually got a super chat on here. Shane Bentley. Hey, he just gave us $9.99 on here. He said, "Evening, ladies and gents. Right on. My wife just did a liquor store run as well. Nothing like homemade smoke old fashions. Hope all is well. Stay healthy. I gotta say this. LOL. Go dogs."
Oh, Lord.
Oh man.
go
That's,
balls.
yeah, see over here on YouTube, like on the YouTube channel, like we have a whole lot of just everybody, every fan you can think of in SEC. I mean, not just
It's
SEC,
cool,
but
man.
it's all over the world. I mean, we got
Yeah,
people over in Budapest, China, that's commenting, that's talking and stuff, and of course, I've been trying to get my people to go over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button because I guess you know how that works. Like things get monetized and all this stuff. I never knew anything about that. I just go with the flow and just hey, if we get something, we get something.
right. Man, I've even seen people comment from watching your shows that's from Australia, that's from Finland, and places like that. That's cool, and it's a lot of folks that were on business travel,
Hmm.
and when they're on business and they're still working, they still tune in. That's really cool, man.
And that's what I'm doing this year. I mean, I said I was gonna do something like this. What we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've only done it once. And David Newcomb came on here with me. He's on the show with me every morning. He's always the first one on the show. What's up? Because he's an early rouser like me. Like if I was able to do the show at 5 a.m., that's what time I would do it. But no one would watch the show because they'd still be asleep. So.
Man, I'm drooling on my pillow at 5.
So I was like, let's try 7 o'clock since I think everybody be at least on their way to work or
Right.
just getting ready to log in or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's a good time slot. It really is.
well, well, this won't be the last show that we do. I mean, I want to do this all the time. I want to, I don't care
Oh,
who
yeah.
comes on the show. If you guys, matter of fact, if you guys want to just make this permanent, this is the
Let's
first
do
one.
it.
We can make it permanent. Come
Let's
over
do it.
today and just call it. I mean, it's already called the quarantine show.
Right.
Instead of having my signature on it, we're gonna get y'all signatures on it too.
Yeah, but you're the legend, bro.
Hey,
You're the
hey, hey,
legend.
you my legend now. Hey, you made my signature look way better than what it's supposed to look like. If
I
you
guess
see,
when we're not quarantined anymore, what are we gonna call it? Parole show?
The volunteer show. Hey, I'm gonna get. Hey, once all this beer virus, as I call it, blows over, I'm gonna get in the studio with uh, you guys, man, and we're gonna crank out some cool stuff, dude.
Oh yeah, that'd be
seriously,
awesome.
man, because I mean, how long it take you to put that together?
What's that?
That sign that you sent me.
Probably 4 or 5 minutes, man.
Come on,
I
don't
knew
say.
it.
Do
The
not say that
advertising
because.
stuff that I do, I love advertising and all the stuff that all the
Uh
stuff that I have
oh.
to do it with. I just throw it together, and it's like, bam! I come up with the idea. If
Uh,
I don't do it, then I'll forget.
all right, now I'm telling you right now, you might be getting a knock on your door from Bobby, catfish.
Bobby, Bobby, man,
Uh,
Bobby's cool. I love Bobby's personality, man. He's a catfish. He's cool.
let's see. Ken Bowles on Facebook. He said, "Billy, I've been on this mountain for so long, I'm beginning to think I'm part of the Cumberland Plateau." Man, he's on the Cumberland Plateau. Wow.
Woo!
David said he's at work at 4 a.m. every morning. Gotta hustle. Hey, you gotta grind. If you still got a job, you gotta go do it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Everybody out there, man. Everybody that's in retail, the nurses, the doctors, y'all still working, making this economy going. Hey, hats off to you, man. Y'all are badasses in my book.
Most definitely, man.
Absolutely.
All right. Shoot, hats off to you, man. You guys still making the juice that we keeping us loose.
Hey, Tennessee Shine Company, Warriors Valley, and Pigeon Forge locations. Y'all come by there. Hey, get that 135.
Let's see. Bobby C. Oh, this man, he's drinking. He said, "I'm drinking that Purple Haze drink." See, he was drinking like all these little energy shot things, like at the little fire at the
Yeah.
gas station at the dollar store, and I'm like, man, you be drinking those things? Them things don't work, dude. He said, man, I drank 2 or 3 of them. They work. I said, nah, you messing up now. So I put them on the bangs,
Oh
and
yeah.
Hmm.
and boy. He has not stopped yet. He finally found the one I was telling him about, the Purple Haze. It's that grape flavored taste.
Yeah.
And boy,
That
he
And this
stuff's
he won't be
dangerous.
the same.
this
No,
morning you
that's
mentioned a mango one.
Do what now?
I think Billy mentioned a mango one this morning too.
Which one was
A
it?
bang?
Mango?
No, the one I'm talking about is Purple Haze.
Yeah.
That's the name of it, Purple Haze. Now, peach mango used to be my favorite.
Okay, I knew
Mhm.
you said something about mango.
Yeah, peach mango. That's the one that he's drinking. Well, he finally found, and then now, since he got a taste of that Purple Haze, he won't go back. Just the name of it sounds good.
Right?
Man, it's good. It is. It is awesome.
Now, if you guys, anybody out there do drink, the bangs. Now, there's one flavor I'm gonna tell you, don't touch. Now, the can looks amazing. The name of it sounds amazing, but if you see Miami Cola, run from it.
No.
Run from it. It's I'm gonna tell you what it tastes like. It tastes like almost like a licorice Coca-Cola.
Ugh,
Almost Robitussin mix.
Say licorice flat Coca-Cola.
Yeah, exactly.
nasty.
It's bad. It's bad.
That is some nasty stuff,
It's
dude.
bad. It's almost on that level. If you're drinking, like if I was to call it an alcohol, I would call it the what is that green bottle? Mm.
Jaeger?
Yeah, you said it.
Woo.
I don't even say it because it.
Well, you said
Mm-mm.
what is the green bottle?
Oh man,
That's
that
some nasty stuff, man.
man. People, hey, I have friends that drink a whole fifth of it like it's nothing.
Oh God.
And they're
Mm-mm.
like, yeah, man, let's do Jaeger bombs. Not me.
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Well, I don't
Nah,
turn
no.
them down. I still drink it, and I don't drink it. I actually just, they all. By
Well,
the time I get my shot, they all toe up. I act like I drinking my shot, and it goes behind my head.
Hey, if you drink a lot of other stuff before then, it's not that bad. Just saying.
hey,
Oh,
you're halfway into a jar of shine. You ain't gonna remember nothing. So don't get
Flint Williams said, Jaeger is good stuff, man.
Whew.
Hey, you're a bad man if you're on that Jaeger, man. You survive the
Yes,
next day,
sir.
man. I'm telling you, because
Mm-mm.
my guts are not even the same after that. Man. Let's see. Who else
Woo.
over here on YouTube here? Trevor Marfatone said, dog's going to lose to them Vols and you're going to have to drink the whole bottle in one night.
Did he say the dogs are gonna lose to the balls?
Yeah. He said they're going to lose to the Vols this year.
I
Hey,
hope
Man.
so.
I'm with him on that.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get the Dogs this year. I think we'll be a little bit more disciplined this year and
Yep.
I already said it this morning. I think we're going to have the record that I predicted last year. What we should have had was 10 wins
Yeah.
because we had 8, we lost 2 that we should have won.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in my mind, we went 10 and we won 10 games last year.
Yeah, we did. We did. We did, man. I raced those two. Marked them as W's. That was just
Uh,
hiccups.
let's see. Trevor said my MySpace song. What you know by Ti? Hey, Ti, hey, that was one of my good artists when he first came out, man. I mean, I took
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
he was, man.
I was telling people about Ti. They was like, "Man, who is that?" And then next thing you know, he was on the scene, one of the best rappers out there.
Yeah,
He had a different style, man. Of course, he had the
he's good
beats.
people.
Yep.
He's good people, man.
So what kind of music you guys listen to? I know y'all don't just listen to R&B and rap. I mean, I listen to everything, man.
I
Man,
listen to every.
everything.
I listen to Frank Sinatra. I listen to Christian. I listen to R&B, country.
Okay, time out, Joanne. Who? Frank Sinatra?
Oh, oh
Dino.
God.
Hold on, no, hey, is that kind of like Victor Moan? Victor Moan Jr.
All right. Tell me you're not serious.
I,
Dino.
no,
Dean
I
Martin.
mean, I know who Frank Sinatra is, but I can't even think of any songs right now.
Oh,
I'm
damn. It just stumped me.
I'm gonna check some Frank Sinatra out tonight, and I'm gonna
Oh,
catch up
God.
now. I'm behind on Frank then. To up my game, Joanne. I'll put me on the Frank Sinatra, so I
Now,
will.
I,
I'm gonna
I
put
can
that in
tell you some
arsenal.
Dean Martin. I listen to a lot of Dean
oh,
Martin.
yeah. Dean Martin's good.
Dean Martin, he's like, if you look up the definition of cool in a dictionary, Dean Martin's picture.
But my all-time favorite genre years is 80s, 90s rap.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You can't go wrong with that. You can't go
Yeah.
No.
wrong with that. That's the time where you knew every song, every word. You know what I mean? You remember it was countless hours we were writing down those lyrics and stuff until we got it right. And then I'm gonna tell
Right.
you this here, and I'm gonna tell you how mad it made me when I never looked at the cassette paper and took it out and the words was in the paper.
We couldn't even see that now if we tried.
Man, I'm telling you, I mean, for so many years I had butchered so many songs.
Guilty.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man, I'm still butchered on what was the one song with Bones Thug and Harmony?
Oh
Oh
yeah,
Crossroads.
man, I just used to make up my own words. And that part when they,
Huggish Rugged Bone. That one.
I used to say,
Crossroads.
I don't even know what I said during that part. I said a boocha ta ta.
That's awesome.
It was the Crossroads. That was the
Oh
song.
man, and hey, but
Yeah.
but when I got to the words, I knew I said, and I'm gonna miss everybody.
But old school LL, some of his first stuff was awesome. Run
Oh yeah.
DMC. My
Oh man,
parents, my
Run
parents,
DMC back in the day. Yeah.
yeah, my parents back in the day just let us do whatever. Two Live Crew. My brother, I had an older brother,
Oh man, that's funny. You just said Two Live Crew, man, because
right?
um, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but T Martin them in Tennessee they did like a huge Zoom meeting with all these people on Twitter. He had LL Cool J on there. I
Wow,
was like, how'd you
Nice.
get Cool J on here?
wow.
T.
I mean,
How'd you do this?
He had Jill Scott on here. I'm like, come on, how you get these people?
What?
Yeah. I mean, even Kevin Hart showed up on the thing.
Oh
What?
wow.
Yes, you got to go check it out on Twitter, man. It's pretty
What is
cool,
it?
man. He had everybody come on there, man. Peyton on there.
Wow.
He even had Peerless Price on there. Peerless never comes on anybody's shows.
Hey, now
Wow.
we
That
were
is
talking
cool.
about Peerless. Did he play for the Falcons at any time?
What's that?
Did Peerless play for the Falcons?
Yes, he did play for the Falcons.
I,
Yes.
I thought
Okay.
so. I
Yep.
thought
Yeah.
so.
That's where he went when because he got
Yeah,
drafted by Buffalo,
right.
Hmm.
and then when he left Buffalo, and he got that contract money, and
I
he went
told
to Atlanta.
I
Yep.
told Memphis I thought he played in Atlanta.
I remember him being recruited to Buffalo. I can't remember if he went to Atlanta.
Yep, and that's where he's at now. Actually, Atlanta is actually a lot of my teammates' home right now. I know
Oh
Peerless is
Yeah.
yeah.
there, Al Wilson lives there, Fred White lives there, Deion Grant, Jamal
Yep.
Lewis. It's a lot of guys live in Atlanta now. I
Well,
Man, Al,
we need to do a meet and greet. I'm in Atlanta.
man, Big Al Wilson. Man,
Al is
we
That'd be
there.
talked about
awesome.
him.
Hey, matter of fact, we're gonna get those guys on the show too soon.
Big Al, man, he was a monster, a beast.
Hey, the
All them guys
Reverend
were, man.
Al Wilson, man, that's my dude, man.
Yeah.
All them guys, all you guys, man, back in the '90s, everybody was beast. That beast mode, yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's beast. Watch Tennessee football in the '90s. That's pure beast.
Yep, we had to, man. Sure, when you're kicking each other ass the way we kicked each other, man, you had to be a beast. No one took pity on nobody, man. I
No.
mean, I'm talking about down to the walk-ons, man.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Billy, you said
yeah.
it. You've said it in the past, man. You all used to go out and practice, even when you wasn't supposed to practice.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. I mean,
I mean, y'all had scheduled practices, yes, but y'all would still was like, hey guys, man, instead of going out clubbing tonight, let's go throw some ball. Y'all did that.
That's the difference between old school and
yeah, you can't coach the way they coached us
uh,
back in the day, man. I mean, not
no.
even now in high school, you can't. That's why I stopped coaching, in a sense, because they took coaching out of coaching. I mean,
Right.
Right.
They
I mean, I coach
except
totally different, but when
right.
I know you can't like beat the kids or curse them out and stuff like that. But you got to use some reverse psychology sometimes.
Right.
I remember
That's
you saying, Billy, a couple, maybe a year or two ago, man, and it stuck with me ever since. You said when these kids are recruited
Hmm.
to a university, they're either there for the name that's on the back of that jersey,
Hmm.
or they're there for the name that's on that helmet.
yeah.
Hey, that's the
That makes it. That
that's
makes it.
totally
Mhm.
different, man. Huge difference,
Yep.
man.
You're either there
And
for
and
yourself
here
or you're there for the team.
and here, and
Right.
I'm gonna take it to another level, man. I'm gonna take it to what Mr. Al Dre Kawhi Wilson.
Hmm.
See, I know all my teammates' middle names. See, they be getting mad because when I call them by their middle names.
And you know he's probably watching this.
And I'm gonna tell you what Al used to tell us, though, man. I mean, it's the year that we won the championship. We had lost a lot of talent, man. We had lost
Hmm.
Peyton, we lost Leonard, we lost Terry Fair, we lost We lost everything, every receiver known to man. Every
Hmm.
offensive weapon we had, we lost it. And I'm gonna tell you what Al told us, man, because we was getting stuff told to us like, we'll be lucky to finish fourth in the SEC East.
Hmm.
I'm talking about coaches was telling us that, and the media was telling that, and this is what Al Wilson said. Man. Al don't have a filter when it comes to preaching.
I know
I love
somebody
it.
like
you
that.
know, they call Al the Reverend, but when he preach, it's a different sermon that he's bringing.
Hmm.
And I remember Al saying something like this. He said, "I don't give a what the media is talking about. I don't give a dang what these coaches talking about. All I care about what my mother, brother gonna do for me when we on this field."
Hmm.
And he
Awesome.
said, "If your ass ain't giving me 150%, you need to get your ass back in that gym."
Woo, man.
Go out.
Amen.
That's what
Amen.
exactly. Yeah,
And boy,
that's what I was about to say. Yeah,
and
they
and
took the
that's
discipline part out of
most definitely, man. I mean, and that's the thing is like that's what my balls have been missing, man. We have yet to have a true leader,
it.
Yep.
Right.
someone that don't care if the coach curse you out, curse him back out.
Yeah.
Let him know that this is your teammate. I got this, coach.
Right.
Yep.
And it's a
The truth.
difference. I'm not saying curse the coach out or anything like that, but you got
Right.
to go back to the point where our coaches, when they recruited us, they told my mom these few lines. They told me, "We gonna treat them like a man, raise them like a man to be a man."
Awesome.
Exactly.
So if I can't talk to my coach man to man, it ain't
Hmm.
gonna work.
Exactly, man.
And so that's what Al was, man. He was a man before a man.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
Al used to. I mean, I've seen Al curse Peyton out.
And Peyton was like, "Oh, hey,
I mean, Peyton couldn't say nothing. And I know I'm talking about Al was a freshman.
yeah,
That's awesome.
Yes, Al was a freshman when this happened. You remember the year we lost to Memphis?
oh, dude,
Oh gosh.
Ooh, the halftime Al Wilson. Oh my gosh, man. Whew.
oh Lord, I'd hate to see that locker room,
Ooh, I'll tell y'all some things off the air what we say.
man." I remember that Memphis game, dude. We went to Memphis to
Man.
play them.
Oh,
Oh,
that's hell. That was my first game starting, so I'm like, come on, man, we lose to Memphis. Memphis had 2 yards that whole game, and they beat us, man.
losing to Memphis that year with the caliber of the team that we had with Manning, with Billy and everybody, and Al Wilson, that was like a college football team losing to a local high school team. So
Oh
it was just a bad day in volunteer history, bad game. Just it was just one of those days. You just chalk it up. Hey, like, hey, let's get past this. I remember that game, watching it, and I was like, I would hate to be in that locker room, man. God, I might hate to be in that locker room
Man, you think
because I
that's
know
so?
Mr. Fulmer, he wasn't happy either.
Oh man, ugh. Monday
Ooh,
practice was
woo.
It was the
But
worst. But like I've never really lost that many games in anything,
y'all
and
didn't.
that was the first loss that I had ever felt like I'm like, man, did we, did we,
Did we just do this?
I'm like this. That was Memphis. Oh my gosh! And if you go back and watch that game, man, I mean, we whooped Memphis ass, but
Yes.
the score didn't show it, man. I mean,
No,
no.
it
they
didn't.
if they go back, if they had replay back then, the little kickoff return would have been called back because he was
Yep.
down, the elbow, the knee, all that was down. I was running on the field when they blew the whistle, man. Half our defense were halfway out there because they had called it down too.
And I
Wow.
remember Philip Fulmer was flagged for coming out on the field a couple of times, man.
Oh man,
I, I remember seeing the replay of him coming out, jumping up and down, getting in the ref's face,
Hey,
pointing and telling him.
I'm telling you, Coach Foreman, like, people don't realize Coach Foreman used to get in those refs' butts, man.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
just the only thing that the TV shows used to show Coach Foreman, they showed too much of him doing the little clap thing. You
Yeah.
know, that's what
Yeah.
all our fans used to hate that, and we hated it too as a player because when we saw him doing that, we knew it was some business stuff going on. That little clap thing, and he wrote down his little notebook what we had did wrong based on what he's gonna do to us on Monday. So when y'all saw
You
him do
knew
that
what was
clap thing,
coming.
that was a good thing for he was about to get in our ass.
Yeah. I can only imagine, brother. I can only imagine. But now I give it to CP, Coach Pruitt, man. I've seen him in those refs' face, man, chewing their asses out
hmm
on bogus calls during the Alabama game, during numerous games, and he's vocal. He's
Oh,
vocal, man.
Coach was a
He's
monster,
vocal.
man. Hey, I'm telling you, practice. Ah, man, you didn't want to see that man in practice, man. If he's hot or Florida week, hey, it was a tough week of practice from Florida week, man. Because
I
that's
miss
the
old John Chavis. I
oh
miss
man,
him, man. Where's he at now?
who's that?
Where's John Chavis at now?
Chavis? I don't think Chavis is anywhere right now.
Is he
Um,
not coaching
I
anywhere?
don't
Well, I thought
think
he was at
so
Texas
because
A&M.
no, you remember he moved over to Arkansas.
Oh, did he? Okay, that's right.
You know,
That's
he
right.
was with
That's right.
Arkansas, and I know they got a new staff because if I'm mistaken, like Coach Chavis is back here in Knoxville.
Man, Chavis, dude, he was a mastermind of defense.
Hey, that's another one. That man was crazy,
When he brought the house, he brought the house.
man. I used to love those defenses, man. He used to customize them for certain plays and players and stuff, and he used to. It was this one defensive play. I don't know if you guys ever saw it, but Bobby C just pointed out to me in the national championship game where I got a fumble or whatever, but Coach Chavis had created a blitz package for the linebackers to bring the house. And of course, when you
Hmm.
bring the house, you got to have cushion in the back. Well,
Right.
the cushion, he would have me drop back and spot a quarterback or something like that. And I still to this day didn't understand why he did it, but now I know because I had some wheels, man. I can go get them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yep.
Catfish told me that I jumped on the fumble and I got up and did some type of dance or something in the championship game. And I started thinking about it. I remember what he was talking about, but this is what I told him. I said, no, man, I wasn't dancing, man. I picked the ball up and handed the referee. I did a little shake, and I was telling him I've been there and done that before because I just did that in the Arkansas game. So since I can't score touchdowns and act like I've been there before, I use the fumbles as that.
Did
I
you,
love it.
but
I
did
love
you
it.
get did you get flagged?
No, I don't. I don't. I've never been flagged before. I've only had one
Mm-mm.
flag my whole career, and that's me accidentally jumping offside because, as my
Uh,
teammate used to say, Darwin Walker, the center squeezed the ball. That's why I
I
jumped offside.
got
No, I was
gotcha.
always sneaky with my celebration and stuff. I did something good, I celebrate like on the ground, do a quick gun shoot or something before the refs see me. Uh, uh, or I do a quick shake before I go off the sideline or something. Or I wait till I get to the sideline and have a party on the sideline.
Right.
But most of the time, I have time to celebrate. Man. I'll be too wore out. I'll be going looking for some oxygen, man. My big ass was wore
Hey,
out.
you may remember this. I can't remember where I got this facts from. It may have been from VFL Vault or something. But the 94
hmm
to 98 teams were the most or less penalized teams in UT football history.
I believe it. I really do. I really believe it, man. I mean, that's
I don't know
something.
how they. I'm sure they reviewed tapes, reviewed
Uh,
games, seen penalties, and the stats and such. But it was either 93 or 99 or 94 to 98. It was the less penalized team in a 4 year span.
I
That's
will.
awesome.
I believe it, and I'm gonna tell you why I was like that. Matter of fact, I'm at, here. One of my teammates on here, Sean Flanagan. He's telling me to tell them how former ran Tennessee drill every year. That's how big field coach. Basically, that's a drill you didn't really want to do. Tennessee's drill
Mm-hmm.
was man on man, and you're pretty much gonna go against the best, and it hurt.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It hurt. But
whew.
that's something that Coach Former. I mean, he always talked about penalties, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's one of the game maxims.
Yeah,
The
it is.
team that makes the fewest mistakes
Right.
Mm-hmm.
will win.
Yep.
Goes
And
back to yeah.
and
Goes
that's
back to good.
something, and that's something that I think we call. I used to think the game maxim was sacred though, man. Until I went to one of the games and they was on the jumbotron. I was like, man, what the hell? How they know?
You ain't supposed to tell that part.
But yeah, but hey, that was huge, man. Coach Foreman, he believed in like that stuff, man. The game maxims was huge, man. I mean,
Yes.
you know, if you didn't know the
Yep.
game maxims and you didn't go by the game maxims, you couldn't play for Tennessee. You couldn't even go out there and slap the board that I'll give my all for Tennessee today. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, it was hard to remember the game maxims, word for word, especially when you're a freshman and you've never seen the game maxims before.
Right.
So of course, most of the time, you have that little, have you ever like never studied for a test in a sense and you think you're gonna cheat on somebody and you got that one crooked eye looking out to the left to the upper right corner
Guilty.
and
Have you ever? You mean like every test?
Every test.
hey, that's how we, as a young freshman, you have to read the game maxim, and you're screaming them out too, and you're thinking everybody know them, but though they didn't. I mean, you have seniors that's still looking over there at the game maxims. Every
Wow.
game, the team that make this few mistakes will win.
Right. Man,
Oh, guys, man, I'm having too much fun on this dang on show, man. Y'all
this
want
is awesome,
y'all gonna
dude.
This
tell
is
me to get up off
great.
here because I ain't believe I'm on. It's been what 40? We on 47 minutes already. Wow.
I love it, dude. I love this.
Well,
I dig it.
Great.
well,
Yeah.
we're going to get off anyway because Joanne gonna get she gonna get put in the dark in a second there because it's getting. I said the sun don't set over there.
I'm good.
I love it, man. This is cool. I want to know what everybody wants. What is everybody's thing right now? What is everybody doing at home during all this quarantine mix? What is your number one go to thing?
I
Is it
didn't.
drinking?
Ooh.
Is it drinking, or drinking, or drinking?
All of the above.
Well, hey,
No,
I'm
but
I'm all above, man. I'm doing all of that, man. I mean, I'm putting in yard work, and I go take a break, get me a quick drink, go back to do some yard work, then get another drink. Then I take my son out, and we play a little game of horse.
awesome.
Awesome.
And of course, I let him win one game before I beat him, so he won't quit. Yeah, he's getting a whole lot better now. So I might have stepped my game up and have to skip one of those breaks of drinks now.
Oh my God, Billy.
I've been working, but I will say the quarantine page. I spent a lot of time on there. It helps me get through the day, many days.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Great.
I love seeing what everybody posting on there. It,
I don't know if you like seeing what everybody posts because yesterday, you didn't like what I was posting.
I probably didn't see it because most of the time I'm doing errands and stuff, catching up, that it's hard for me to check in. And Billy's the same way. Well, you're the same way of catching up on work and stuff. But laughing through this, I think, helps a lot of folks.
Right. No, but you straight up called me an asshole yesterday.
What was it about? I forgot what it was.
I'm not even gonna tell you.
Hey, I'm telling you, hey, if you all out there, anybody that's watching this show, man, if you go to the group quarantine, man, and see some of the stuff Joanne posts,
Oh,
you guys
Lord.
will. It is, hey, and I'm actually on another group with some of my boys, and some of the stuff that you post, Joanne, I'm stealing it and sending it to them. They're like, dude, where you getting this stuff right?
And dude, I hold back so much. I sent one to Memphis today. He's like, "Yeah, don't put that there."
That wouldn't be a good idea. I wouldn't post that
So I do have a filter. I'm learning.
That
See,
little,
it's
little
crazy,
filter.
man. Let's see, Shaw. Let's see. Your teammate said you have never let anybody win anything. Stop lying. Hey,
we we know the truth. We know.
hey, you might be right in a sense. I mean, but I had to let little man win, man. I don't want him to quit. You know, if I keep beating him, and he already don't play any video games with me now. Because I won't let them win. Because as soon as you let them win the video games, they think they all that. Like they think because I'm 40 some years old, I don't still play it. And I don't even play the video games. I'm like, hey, I'm still from old school, man. I still do jump shots. You know what I'm saying? Jump pass. I'm triple threat. Hey, they look, they out here doing the Euro step and all that, and then they wonder why they player be tired.
You just looking for that Atari joystick. You don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey,
Hey, this is gonna date me. The last video game that I played was PlayStation 1. It was Game Day '98. Yeah, that's how long ago it was.
you just said PlayStation 1. That's the
What?
last time you touched some. Come on.
Yes, Game
Mm.
Day '98, man.
I'm pretty sure mine was Nintendo, like
No, wait a
some
minute. I think I
Excite
got a
Bike.
PlayStation.
Man.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out. That was the best game ever.
Whoa. Hey, could you beat Mike Tyson?
Yes, man, I
Oh,
won that whole
okay.
game. The fat dude where you just had to punch him in the belly.
Hold up.
I
So
forgot
did,
his
did you
name.
guys did you ever play Super Contra?
Yeah,
I
You didn't
did
play
not.
Contra?
yeah,
No.
Up, down, left, right. BA, select, start.
yes.
What? In fact, I think I still have the Mike Tyson code to get into to get to Tyson. I don't even know if they even have cheat codes anymore for games now. I think they
I'm
make
sure
the
they
well.
have one
Actually, you got
where
to
you
pay for
can.
everything now.
Hey, what if that game had a cheat code where you could bite somebody's ear off and we didn't even know
Dang. Joe,
it?
Bobby C said Tiger Woods was my game. Bobby, you play? See, all right, now you're gonna make me pull it back out when you come back in town. I'm telling you, hey, I'm something serious with those clubs on Tiger Woods now.
Oh
Man,
my
those was
god.
the days, man. I mean, I remember playing video games in the dorms, man. Even when we used to play Tiger Woods, in a sense, we'll be playing Tiger Woods. There'd be like four of us in the room playing, and the announcer, he would always say something like, kind of like how the announcer say like that, this putt shall break slightly to the left. And then, you're trying to be all quiet and stuff, and then somebody's like, you taking your time, and then somebody like Eric Westmore like, put the damn ball, man, hit the damn, and then you mess up and you're trying to be quiet and stuff. Yeah, but video games have always been my thing, man. I've always played them, and I don't play them as much now. I mean, especially now since my son, he is taking over my PS4.
Mhm.
I need to get a new PS4. You know what I'm saying? He only took over my username and everything. My friends, they hit me up, texting me and saying, I know you got my message. I'm like, what message, man? I'm not. I'm like, no, man, it's my son playing, man. Because I really haven't played the video game really since they had the college football. And when they let that go, that's when I stopped playing.
Yeah, I take it back. I did have a PS2. I
Man,
know
because
I'm
you
old,
said
right?
PS1, I was like,
I had a
whoa,
PS2 also. I remember playing what was those
man.
tactical games, man? What was those tactical games? Clancy, Tom Clancy's.
Mm-hmm.
I dig those, man. Those were cool. Those were cool. And the game days '90 or the game day or NCAA football
Mm-hmm. Yep.
2003, 2004, 2005. Those were
Yep.
cool.
Yep. All of those. I played all that, man. All of those. Actually, I
Yeah,
still have all those systems.
every time Tennessee lost a game, I'd go in that night and play that team, and I'd beat the hell out of
Hey, I'm actually starting. I'm gonna start my dynasty back up because I'm actually in 2020 on the NCAA, and
Really?
Tennessee is my team. Well, of course, I mean we don't win that championship every year on the game, man. So it's not even fun no more, man. I get the top recruiting class every year because every year I always create like 6 or 7 players and have them like 99 overall, and everybody's coming to Knoxville. I'm saying that's the way it was when I played too, man. Everybody came to Knoxville, man. If you came to Knoxville on a recruiting trip and we really wanted you, you're gonna sign the dotted line.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Knoxville used to be fun, man. I mean, the parties used to be crazy in Knoxville, man.
Awesome.
Well, guys, we'll go ahead and get out of here, man. I mean, we'll do something soon and have fun with it. Memphis, Joanne, hey, thank you guys for coming on, man.
Thank you, Billy.
Thank
It's
you,
great.
Billy, for inviting us, brother. This was awesome, man.
All right, guys, hey, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, hey, don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe and hit that bell notification. Let you guys know when we go live. And like I said, we're gonna have the quarantine part 2 coming soon.
All right.
All right, guys. See you later. Go Vols.
Go
Go
Vols.
Vols.